Shout out to this fan for coming up with the idea to this video. If you have any cool ideas for a future video, let me know in the comments below. I may just give you a shout out.
3, 2, 1.
Plo Koon from episode 3 comes face to face with Kanan Jarrus from season 3 of Rebels. They are both armed with their own designated lightsabers. They are at the peak of power of which we've seen them so far. This is a battle to the death. Who wins the battle of the guys who have things over their eyes? Yeah, we'll do that one. What's up, Net Soldiers? I'm Net Alliance. Today I have another versus for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe for more, and remember to turn on those notifications too, because that helps out as well. Also, make sure to follow me on all my different social media stuff right there on the screen. And with that out of the way, let's just jump right into this. Plo Koon is a super skilled lightsaber duelist. In fact, when Revenge of the Sith came out, all the way back in the day, Plo Koon was regarded in being one of the top 10 best lightsaber duelists of the Jedi Order at that time. Now, of course, lore-wise, things have changed since then, so I don't know if it's exactly still that way, but I remember it being that way back then, so I'm still kind of going by that until I hear otherwise. Also, Master Plo Koon was a very calculating and calm fighter. In fact, he's known to be one of the most level-headed Jedi of them all. Plus, some depictions of him actually have him with an orange lightsaber, and that's cool because I like orange lightsabers. Now, moving on to cons, Plo Koon's biggest con is that he has his respirator on his face. If that thing gets knocked out, he can have a lot of problems. Now, of course, his fighting style has trained to prevent that thing actually getting knocked out, but it could still happen, so there's that. Now, moving over to Kanan Jarrus, here's the interesting thing about him. I couldn't decide if I wanted to use Season 2 Kanan Jarrus or Season 3 Kanan Jarrus, but then after I put the two characters next to each other and weighed them out, I figured out Season 3 was more powerful overall. And the reason I say that is just look at Kanan from Season 2 to Season 3. Sure, in Season 2, Kanan was still relatively powerful. But once Kanan lost his eyesight, he had to rely on the Force to do pretty much everything. And so he became stronger with it. The best way to explain the Force is kind of like a muscle. The more you work it out, the stronger it will become. So that's the reason why I chose Kanan from Season 3. Now with that out of the way, let's go to the pros. Kanan Jarrus is very in tune with the Force, being able to use the Force to see. He is also very proficient with a lightsaber. I wouldn't say he is a master, but he's pretty good with it. Now for cons, although Kanan is powerful with the Force, in combat situations you have to be able to see and feel the entire fight with just the Force. And so if a fight lasts too long, Kanan will actually start burning out his endurance by using too much of the Force ability, and so it could wear him out in the long run. So overall, this battle was a pretty fun one, but when it comes down to it, with the pros and cons weighed against each other, I declare the victor is Plo Koon. Now the reason I chose Plo Koon is because he has an orange lightsaber and I like orange lightsabers. Of course, I'm just joking, but for real, when it actually comes down to it, Plo Koon is the superior fighter overall. Now this is not to say Kanan isn't powerful at all, because he is, and we've seen that in the show. But Plo Koon was a Jedi Master on the Jedi Council. He was one of the most powerful Jedi of his era. And while I think if the battle were to commence and Kanan and Plo Koon were to use their Force abilities against each other, they might be a little bit more equal. But as soon as they would move to lightsaber combat, Plo Koon's calm and calculating mind, as well as his superior lightsaber skill, would just outdo Kanan Jarrus. And so, the winner would be Plo Koon. But of course, as always, this is just my opinion. What is your opinion? Who do you think would win? Let me know in the comments below. Please remember to like and subscribe for more Star Wars videos. And until next time guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.